Hello, everyone. I love saying this. Welcome to Vent This. It's a place where you can just blow off some steam and laugh your ass off at the same time. I don't really know what to expect today, and doesn't expecting the unexpected make the unexpected expected? Just thinking here and saying here. So, but it's all fine with me, whatever happens. Chris and Paul seem to be heated up today, so I brought them each a block of ice to sit on, and now I tell people that I work with a couple of really cool ass co-hosts.
Wow.
How are you guys doing?
We're
Coming in with the heat on that one.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Yeah, that was a nice introduction.
Wow.
Now,
Way to ice the opening, Chuck.
Yeah.
there we go. I just cooled everybody down right away.
Yeah.
So
William
anyway,
H.
but
Macy was not as much of a cooler.
we'll
Oh.
we'll get everybody fired back up again here with the with this episode and with these vents. So now go ahead.
All
Go
right,
ahead and
all right.
just go.
No, I was just gonna say what happened to me the other day. I had to vent it out with you guys to see what you think.
Oh,
But-
what is it?
well, I was in a parking lot and I'm going to put my groceries in my trunk, and this guy taps my car. Like there was no damage.
Was
And
he
then-
trying to get your car's attention? What do you mean he tapped your car?
You know,
Like,
he
hello.
hit my car with his car
Mm-hmm.
when he
Oh,
was backing out of his spot.
uh-huh.
And I saw it. And I walked over to see him on the driver's side, and he smiles at me and then he takes off.
Hmm.
I'm like, really? You couldn't have gotten out of the car and said, I'm sorry, I did that. I know there's no damage, but you just take off? How does he
Yeah.
know he didn't do any damage? Anyway, I just had to, thank God nothing happened, but just
Yeah.
like,
That's bold. He looked right at you.
and he smiled.
Wait. Smile.
Do you know how much confidence that guy has in his smile?
Yeah.
Did you realize that? That's
And he must have been confident that he didn't do anything.
Right.
You know,
or
that he
confident that he'd
didn't do
rather
anything.
not find out if he did.
Right. Yeah. Maybe he's got nothing to back it up with if he did. So,
Just had to get that off my chest.
Well, I'm glad you did. I remember a couple of days ago, Chrissy and I were talking, and she said when we get to the beginning of the show, she said try not to ramble on too much. I think that may have been because she wanted to. Anyway,
Damn. That's
and she
called
didn't want
lingering
both
in
us.
the air.
Yes,
That's
and
called hanging on to it. That's what that
she
is.
didn't want both of us rambling, so she said, "Chuck, I think you shouldn't ramble on
my
too
turn
much."
to ramble.
It's her
There
turn-
is no
her-
tension on this set. There is
Exactly.
none.
So today's episode is titled "Blame It on Summer," and if you don't like the title, blame it on Chrissy because she's the one that makes up the titles. So anyway, that's the way that is, and now I've heard that our letter reader Loretta is coming back. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, she's
me
coming
too.
back probably in
Is
a
she
couple
doing a
weeks.
jail sentence? Is that? I mean, it's been 6 months since we've seen her.
I
she's in
know, it
prison?
feels like it. No, I think she was on vacation, so now she's
Vacation, long vacation.
a long
Well,
vacation.
when she comes back, I guess it'll be her turn to ramble on.
Yeah.
So all right, well, let's get to the first event, which I'm guessing has something to do with summer.
I hope so. So here we go. The other day, I was sitting on the patio of an ice cream shop enjoying my caramel ice cream cone with caramel drizzle and some whipped cream. That sounds so good. So this man comes by with his dog, orders a double vanilla ice cream cone, and begins to let the dog lick it. Can you believe anyone would lick their ice cream after a dog licks it? This is wrong on so many levels. Plus, it's disgusting. I love dogs, but man, this is gross. Is this crazy or is it just me? And he signs it, dogs and ice cream, no way.
Well, I think it's just you. I don't have a problem with this.
The things we learned about each other. Chucky
Yeah.
baby.
Hey, I
That's,
share a lot of things with my dogs. I mean, ice cream, pizza, hot dogs, hamburgers. I mean, the other day, I took two of my dogs and we went to an ice cream shop and I got a strawberry shake with 3 straws in it.
So have you reenacted the Lady and the Tramp scene yet? with the spaghetti? Because that's kind of where this is headed. But you're already at dessert. That maybe was dinner.
You just got to be careful. No chocolate. Chocolate's bad for dogs, but a strawberry shake, they loved it. It was very refreshing.
So you share your food with your dog.
I've got pictures of me fighting over a piece of pizza with my dogs. I mean, we could put that on the website.
We
Wow.
should.
So
I would
you
like to see that.
so you don't agree with this guy.
I don't agree with all, with him
Okay.
at all. No, but to each his own.
He's like an uptight square to you, Chuck. Like this
Yeah,
guy. This guy's got to
yeah.
loosen up.
Yeah, yeah. Love
Okay.
your dog. Show them love and share things with them.
Okay,
Chrissy,
but
what do you think?
I just a possibility. So let's assume your dog sits down and he starts to clean himself.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. And now you're at
Wow.
the ice cream shop and you give that dog a lick of your ice cream.
Mhm.
Just saying, that seems a little strange.
I've put worse things in my mouth.
Chucky, baby, the things we learn about Chuck on this episode.
Hey,
hello.
I've eaten in restaurants.
Hello.
You don't know what the hell's going on in the kitchen.
Oh, good save. Yeah, it was a weird restaurant with a bee in the window. I think it was a late night, Chucky. I think that just came out.
That's
Chuck's wild. Chuck is wild.
I eat if there's a C in the window. If you're hungry, you gotta eat.
It's
a little cuckoo.
What I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, I think I'm somewhere in the middle. Like I love when my dog licks my face. I mean, it's not like, it's not like, oh, I can't wait to get home so my dog can lick my face. But I'm playing with it, she'll lick my face. Sometimes she'll spring up out of nowhere, go to kiss the face, like if I'm waking up and my mouth is open and she'll graze my tongue.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh God, I'm like, come on. That was,
Yeah.
she got the edge on me. My limit is lick the face, fine. And I love to kind of rub faces, whatever, but sharing the food, like, all right, here's my rule. I know my dog loves peanut butter and we're going to keep it PG here. We're not getting weird.
Right.
Chuck. But anyway, so
That'll be difficult.
it's because I know dogs love peanut butter. That's why.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do though, is I'll take my knife because I'll eat the peanut butter right out of the jar as well. I
Right.
love it. I just
Yeah.
kind of spoon it up.
Me too.
And I'll put some on one finger and I'll let her lick it off. Once it's gone, the next bit of peanut butter goes on the next finger. I don't even double dip on the fingers. And there's no way this is going to keep
So you don't have more than 5 snacks.
You know what? It cuts off at about 3. I don't go beyond 3
Yeah.
fingers. I don't know
Yeah.
how
See,
else
no,
to-
I'm good with all that. It's like, a little for you, a little for me.
You're that guy.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I have an uncle who does it like that, and
Yeah.
it always struck me. I caught my attention when I was a kid, and I was like, wow, he's really, bold. Just doesn't care.
Yeah. I mean, they had Dog Day at the Dodger Stadium a few weeks back, and we went to Dog Day, and here, you want a bite of my Dodger dog?
And then
Gino
you ate the Dodger
Gino
dog?
took a bite. I took a bite. Yeah, we shared the dog in the ball game. It was a wonderful experience.
Okay.
Chrissy, you think it's weirder that he continued the dog than the fact that he fed his dog. That's what I think is
Well,
just a
there's
little,
no
that's
dog
weird
in a hot
too.
dog.
the
Totally.
cannibalism.
Actually,
Yeah.
Cannibalism.
it's never been proven what's actually in a hot dog.
It's a good chance it is dog. It's probably more likely that it's dog than whatever they said it was going to be. I think that's safe.
Oh, well,
Correct.
so I don't know, but I'm cool with this. I treat my dogs like family, and
I'm not cool with this, Mr. Ice Cream Man. I'm with
Mr.
you.
Ice Cream Man.
I'm
All
with the
right.
ice cream man as well. That would disturb me enough
Yeah.
you know what I like to do? And sometimes people catch me doing this. I'm a big, like out in the open picture taker. If I see someone being super weird, I'll kind of casually pretend I'm taking a text with my phone. And then I'll just try to get a pic. I would have wanted a pic of that or a quick video.
A
That
picture
would
of what?
disturb me to that level. Like a video of the guy feeding the dog his ice cream cone and then going back to his mouth. I would have posted that.
Really?
I think it's that weird to me.
It is me
Oh,
too.
wow.
I'm agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
All
wait.
right, Chuck's.
So
just-
so I guess it's weird that like in the winter I share my soup.
What I'm saying is that as Chrissy, where like you or I would have been so surprised by this and I would have taken a video, but we weren't there. We missed the chance. Maybe we can get a video of Chuck doing this with his dog. Like I want to see it. Sounds like Chuck has
I
no
don't.
problem.
Yeah, on a cold winter night. I mean, they love chicken soup, and we'll sit around the TV and have chicken soup together.
Who reads the book though?
Okay, Chuck, you need to get some friends.
I have friends, and there's times that other people come over with their dogs, and we'll sit around the fire pit in the backyard and have marshmallows and stuff, and we share them. You know.
I definitely appreciating the dog love. I'm appreciating that. When I hear people that crate their dogs at night, I'm like, what's wrong?
I know. It's
Get it in the
like,
bed.
don't
that
get a
dog in the
dog if you
bed.
got to lock it up. You know. I mean,
If you don't
you know,
like
if
dogs
you've got a
around.
geriatric dog that starts having problems, I can see, you know, curtailing, you know, where they
Yeah.
go, you know, penning them. So that they're
Curtail.
not, yeah, curtail.
Yeah. Curve
Not
that
a
tail
dog-
right
yeah,
up to what's
Not a
coming out.
dog tail. All right, so
All right, so
What do
we're
we
not
do?
going to agree on this.
Great,
but
great vent
you know,
though.
and I
Divided
mean,
It is a
the
good
audience.
vent.
Yeah.
That's a great vent.
I think so too.
yeah.
We should start rating these vents. Like I think you mentioned that once, Paul, like giving people stars or something or a baseball.
Something.
Yeah. All right.
And we would love to tag them. We can't say it enough. If people want to let us know who you are, tell us your Instagram. If it's at, dog lover, let us
Yeah.
know. We'll tag you.
And
Yeah.
how many milk bones does this get?
I'd say that's about a 7
Seven,
I'd say that's
seven
up
milk
there.
bones. All right.
on a out of 10.
Yeah. Can we say milk
it
bone?
could
Check with
get-
the lawyer, quick.
Okay.
I think
All
if
right,
we
then.
as long as we make it one word when we said it, then it wasn't
Milk bone. Oh yeah.
bone.
If we
Yeah.
hyphenate it, it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
And it was a CH. It was a
Okay.
milch bone.
A milch bone.
Thank you. Yeah. Should I read the next one?
Well, I guess you
I don't
should,
know how
right?
else we're gonna
Otherwise,
continue the
yeah.
pod.
Yeah, otherwise,
All
yeah,
right.
we just sit here and look at each other.
Otherwise
That's
we
pretty
quit.
boring.
All right.
Vent this,
Here's the
just
next
canceled.
one. Yeah. Here we go. I'm sitting with my family outside a pizza place eating a pizza. We are by the beach where there are a lot of seagulls who just sit there and watch us. So this guy comes out of the pizza place with his pizza and sits at the table next to us, and he begins to eat his pizza. He forgets his drink, goes back inside to get it. Well, this huge seagull flies in and swoops up half his pie and flies away. The guy must have seen it happen from the inside of the joint, so he runs out, pissed as hell, yelling and chasing the bird, then runs back inside and starts screaming at the manager on why he would allow birds to take his pizza. Can you believe this? The stupid award goes to Birdman, signed Man versus Seagull.
What an idiot. Why would you leave
Yeah.
you know that there's seagulls out there. It's like, why would you leave your pizza out there? And for the sake of the seagull, I hope it didn't have pepperoni because they get heartburn.
You know what? No, if I was the pizza owner, I would hope he did. Yeah, you know what the hell with that bird? I get so mad. I know it's human. It's nature. It's just nature doing what nature does. A seagull is going to want the food. And as the pizza guy, I would know it was my fault, but I would hope that maybe the restaurant would be like, oh man, we saw that. That sucks. You know, pizzas are expensive. It's cheap for us to make. Let us just make you a fresh one or throw you a couple. You know what I mean? But
Exactly.
he went about it the wrong way. He went
Yes.
like, you can't go in with hostility. You can't go in and blame the restaurant. You got to go in and say, oh, listen, I'm out to lunch. Can you
People
hook
are
me up?
defending
I don't know.
themselves. The defenses are up. I mean, you go in there pissed off. Now you've pissed off the guy inside the pizza place, and you've started an argument. But you can't leave the pizza out there when you know there's seagulls.
No.
That's like leaving your pet hamster
No.
out on the sidewalk.
Wow.
You know, in the neighborhood with coyotes. It's like, come on.
Wow.
You know.
You know what? You know what they
Wow.
should have done? The pizza guy owner, the owner of the pizza. There should be a sign that says, "Do not leave your pizza while you unattended, because seagulls want to eat and have the right to eat. Will come by." But he didn't have
Yeah.
that. But
Right.
it doesn't give the guy right. Chuck's going to say something. What, Chuck?
And this is because people are not smart enough to figure it out themselves. There's seagulls flying around. I'll just leave my pizza
I
here.
know.
Right.
I
Why don't you
know.
get some French fries too and put those out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like French fries. Or
It-
maybe get a fish sandwich,
yeah.
you know?
I would be on, like, I know how pissed this guy was though. I
Yeah.
would be so furious because when you get really mad is when there's just nowhere to go with the anger. You can't get mad at the bird. You can't yell at the bird. It's not like some other guy reached over and
He's
took
a
your slice. You can
scavenger.
yell
He's
at
doing
him
what he
and-
does.
Come on, it is what it is. But you are still pissed, and it's
Yeah.
your fault. Which I mean, we all know. Maybe the guy also is as obvious. It's as obvious to us, if any other day of the week, maybe he was just stressed out that day. He wasn't thinking straight. He's got a million things on his mind, and then but he just went about it the wrong way. You
Yeah,
can't-
yeah. And the pizza guy
you-
probably in a nicer fashion would have just gone, here's another piece of pizza and don't be stupid again.
Yeah.
Don't you always wonder that if you're out somewhere, like say you get an ice cream and you're like, man, I wonder if the cone fell off, if the scoop fell off while I'm here.
Yeah.
I wonder about businesses. I'm like, where, would they hook me up? Would they be like, it happens. Give us, here's a new one. Or they'd be like,
Well, if they want
there's
your
the menu,
business.
you can order
Yeah.
another one.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
You
If
always
they-
wonder.
Yeah, yeah. If they want your business, and they're a good proprietor of their shop or whatever, then I think they would do that, But if you're just an employee, maybe you'd have to make good for it if you did that. I don't know how that works, Or who's going to know? Who's going to know if you gave somebody an extra slice of pizza,
Who's gonna, well,
or an extra scoop of ice cream?
Yeah.
I would say too, if this guy were really in his level head, if he went about it the right way, I mean, here we are, preaching doctrine to the world. But kindly, if he went about it kindly and they said no, that would make a hell of a Yelp review now, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Wouldn't that make quite
yeah.
an Instagram
Yes.
post? Wouldn't
Yeah.
that, like buyers have some leverage now? Like we've got a little bit of advocacy with social media. We could say, really? I mean, I wonder if when people walk in here, they realize it's just a giant seagull nest, with a pizza oven in the middle of it. I wonder, the bacteria that must land from those birds, that must be interesting. I wonder if the state has ever come down here and just done a test to see if your tables are covered in, whoa, okay. Hey, buddy.
Mhm.
Hey, what kind of pizza would you like? Why don't
Yeah,
you take an extra
yeah.
one home to
Yeah,
your wife?
yeah.
We'll give you
Whoa,
exactly.
whoa.
You
Yeah.
get 2 pizzas to take
Whoa.
home.
You've got them by
Yeah.
the pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got him by
And-
the you
and-
got him by the meatballs.
And,
Yeah, the meatballs.
Well, I would think a place that's there where there's seagulls flying around may also have umbrellas or something, so you're not getting pizza droppings.
Nets.
It's a whole
but-
it's a whole
but Chuck-
new
A net would
topping,
be
a new
nice.
topping on your pizza.
But Chuck, I've seen places where you with umbrellas, you know how when you're sitting there, the birds are on the floor, on the ground.
Yeah.
They jump up on the table.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you can imagine a big seagull could probably just swoop in and swoop out, even
Right.
with an umbrella.
Right. But I'm talking
Oh,
the
yeah.
protection from the droppings, like seagulls
Yeah.
flying.
Right. That's
over.
what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
mean, this place might be also pizza businesses are often pizza at the beach. That's like the most cash transient job in the world. They're usually not even open all year round, at least in New England where I'm from. They're like a summer biz. Like, come on, these guys, there's no way they're totally up to code. You go up and just tell
Right.
them, dude, when
Right.
one of your birds just ate my pizza, you
Yeah.
got to hook me up. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
don't know. But not giving him a fresh slice of pizza would just be kind of a cheesy thing to do.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
man.
Wow.
Chuck's always trying to
You're laying
Did
it
I,
on thick.
did I say that?
Went
All
with the
right.
extra
You
parm
did.
on that one.
he did.
All right. Well, did we solve anything? No, of course not. But we have more events, don't we?
Yeah. Oh yes, we do. Thank you.
Do we want to move on? Oh, sure, Chris. We
What?
put Chris to sleep.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I woke up. Yeah. Thank you. So this
Let's
is
hope our audio guy. Let's hope Gary's awake. We can't see he's behind the vent this wall.
Yes.
He could
Yeah.
easily be snoozing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't blame him.
Probably eating pizza.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Share-
or sharing
Sharing it with his dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chucky baby, Chucky baby.
Uh-oh,
Going
two
high.
great minds have collided. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Ah,
Give me 5.
there
Hey,
we
we did it. It's like,
What can I do?
I don't know. Just read the next vent.
Oh, okay. All right, here I go.
I guess you could reach up and smack Paul in the chin.
There you go. Let me know if I'm sitting too low. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
something.
can't hit Chuck. Yeah, okay. Anyway, here we go. We have a debate in my house. A true ice cream eater does not like melted ice cream. The texture must be right out of the freezer. Bring on the debate. Signed, frozen or melted ice cream. Oh my God. I'm an ice cream lover. So I actually like it a little melted. I kind of put it in the microwave and get a little bit of a melt because when you have to work at it to break the surface to get the ice cream, no.
But it's going to get soft quickly. I mean, if it's not frozen, it isn't ice cream. You're not eating ice cream. You're eating cream.
Well, you know what I mean? Like if it's
Why
really
don't you just get a
hard.
glass of milk and put a spoon in it?
No, but
Oh.
Chuck, you got to go like this sometimes to break the ice. Yeah. I like it a little melted. In Connecticut,
I'm
where
with you, Chrissy.
you know what they had? Oh gosh,
I like it hard.
soft ice
Yeah,
cream.
Chuck. Yeah. Oh,
Chuck's so macho. He's got macho ice.
Give me a hard bowl of ice cream.
Carvel.
that's what we still meant. Oh,
Carvel, thank
Carvel is the
you.
best.
The
Carvel.
best.
Oh, Gary, you nailed it.
Thank
all
you,
Is that
grew up
the
with
Gary.
best
that.
ice cream ever?
Yes.
Is it? I don't know
Yes.
what it is. It's magic. There's
I
some
know.
ingredient that's just straight up magic.
Yep. Carvel. Carvel.
Yeah.
Anybody who hasn't had Carvel, go for it. You will thank us.
Oh, in the store, you'll see it for and I don't know if Carvel has ever served a scoop of ice cream. We're talking cakes. These are ice cream cakes.
Cakes.
Well,
are-
they have the soft,
this-
the soft ice cream too.
yeah,
they
that's what
really?
I'm talking
Carvel.
about.
Well, if there's the
Oh, okay. I
shops,
I
yeah.
didn't know you could buy a pint.
Kind of like
I
Dairy
didn't know
Queen
that.
used to be. I mean, I grew up
Dairy
going to the
Queen.
Carvel store. Like people go to Baskin Robbins or
right.
Haagen-Dazs. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Haagen-Dazs, I
didn't
don't
know
think
that.
had soft ice cream, but yeah, Carvel was like Dairy Cream where they pull the handle.
Yeah, that's it. That's the kind.
Yeah.
Soft.
I've only had
soft
it as a
one.
cake.
soft
Oh,
serve. Oh
interesting.
yeah,
Soft
Mr.
serve.
Softy. Mr. Softy.
Mr.
Mr.
Softy.
Softy.
Yeah,
New York City.
I've
New
been
York
called
City,
that
those are the
before.
trucks.
Okay, Chuck, we're not going there.
Okay,
Chuck went from likes it hard to Mr. Softy.
I
He's
know.
kind of up and down over
it's
here.
another pet name, Little Chucky, Mr. Softy. Okay,
It was cold out. It was cold out. You know what I mean? It
He
was
just went
safe.
swimming. Sorry.
that's
Hey,
right.
Chrissy,
And
I'm with you
shrimps.
though.
Shrimps in the pool. Okay,
What?
You know what?
I didn't hear Chuck. No, I didn't.
Probably just as well.
Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah.
You know, I was going to say, I'm with Chrissy on this. Like, I agree. Like, there's nothing more annoying than when you take the ice cream out of the freezer and you realize you didn't have a strong enough spoon and you're bending the
You
spoon.
bend the
You're like,
spoon.
this isn't going to be fun for like
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know,
I
like
hate
I,
when that
I like it when it's just a little bit soft. It's kind of like similar to cereal. I don't like cereal as soon as it's in the bowl and not milk hasn't touched all of it. I like to dunk all the cereal so it's just a little not soggy, definitely not soggy, but not like crisp from the bag. Ice cream's the same thing. I want it ice cream. I don't want a shake, but I want to be able to get in there. You know,
Yeah.
I want to be
Yeah.
able to. And the best, if we're really saying the best, when you got like a pint of Ben and Jerry's or whatever it is, when you got a pint and you've been holding it and the heat of your hand has just warmed up the edges.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so you just start scooping edges,
On the
edge after
sides.
edge. And you know it's time to slow down when the whole berg of ice cream in the middle starts spinning with your
Yes.
spoon. You've
Oh,
completely
yeah.
dislodged that middle iceberg of ice cream.
yeah.
Oh,
Wow, you've
Damn,
really
Now I
painted
want
a-
ice cream.
Yeah, you painted
Right?
a picture here. I'm gonna go get some ice cream.
I am going to go
Ugh.
after this for sure.
You're damn
But
right.
I like things to be crispy and hard, and it's like I don't like things when they sit there and get soggy, and I like ice cream to be frozen.
well, you know, I mean, I guess I'm right in the
What's
middle.
wrong with
I
Chris?
like to think.
Is Chris okay?
I don't want to comment on Chuck's comments.
Okay.
Do it, Chrissy.
'Cause
Chrissy,
you know,
we're gonna
if you
crack
go
you
down
out.
that road.
Oh yeah, let's not go down that road. We'll have to get an R rating.
Which road? Which road? Let's for the audience.
I think I said something that she was misconstrued, and
What did you
Lewd?
say, Chuck?
I
Never
don't
mind.
remember now. I don't remember anything I say. I don't know
Construed as
what I'm
lewd?
going to say, and I don't know what I've said, and I'm not sure what's coming out at the time I'm actually saying it. But
Okay.
I just keep chugging along.
Chucky.
Oh,
You just
Yeah.
keep chucking along. Is that-
Chugging,
is that-
I
is that
keep
what you-
chugging along. Look at there's Pookie.
Yeah,
What's
she was
the
in the
dog's name?
background. This is Q.
Q.
Let her Q.
Q. Hey Q.
Yeah, because when we brought her home, on the ride home, her head smelled like barbecue chips.
Uh-huh.
And I
Oh.
said, you know what? Let's just name her Q for
Q.
barbecue because
Yeah.
she
Oh,
smells like
that's
barbecue.
cute.
That's
Yeah,
cute.
so that's
Nice.
her. That's
Wow.
Q
Thank
Beast,
you.
Q Bert. But
Well, there you go.
Gary
So-
was
so
noticing that she was scratching at the door, so I just wanted to show she's happy. We'll just include
that's
her.
our Ventus mascot.
Yes.
There
yes.
you go. Q.
Oh,
All
she
right. Well,
loves to vent.
on that cue, I think we've
Yes.
hit the third vent, and but we've got comments, right, Chrissy? We've got comments that have come in
Woohoo.
because we've been asking people to send us your vents, send us your comments. You know, if
All
you want to
right.
make comments about us, and we've got a few here. Who's reading these, Chris? Are you reading them, or should we just maybe we could just turn the piece of paper around and show it to the people? No, just
That's
kidding.
funny.
Who you want me to
Here
read?
we
one?
go.
You read one?
Do we have a drum roll?
Two.
Thank
Now
you,
that's
Gary.
proof. That's proof
Okay.
that Gary's not sleeping.
Yes. All right. Here's the first comment. And some are nice and not so nice.
Bring
I
it
bel-
on.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I've been listening to your podcast, Vent This, and it's pretty good. You got rid of the other guy. I can't remember his name, but he sounded odd. Chuck sounds like a know-it-all, and Chris has a soothing voice. I like it. Wow, that's a good one, kind of.
Well,
For
yeah,
you.
but I mean, what other guy? We've had a couple of different guys here, and
know.
how old is this comment? And when was
Well,
he
that's the
listening?
thing. I'm glad you mentioned that, Chucky, because these comments come in long after, let's say, that podcast drops. So
Mhm.
they're not exactly current. But so
Right,
you're right. I
right.
don't know who.
Well, you don't
Right.
listen to these in a timely fashion. I mean, they're numerically in order numerically when you go to where you
Timestamps.
get your podcasts, but you can listen to number 1, you can listen to number 50, 40,
Right.
30 at any
Right.
time that you want, or you can follow us every week because there's a new episode on Mondays, and you can follow us every week and just, listen to them in order. So we don't know which guy we're talking about. Don was our original guy. Is this comment from when he was listening back then? Who knows? But we appreciate getting the comments, and
Yeah.
My
and
my
we
only
like to-
concern is that is at a time when they know that Don is no longer here,
Mhm.
which means that they know someone has replaced Don. And if they know that person is me, they still had no comment as to the replacement value whatsoever.
But
They
they
just
did.
said Don's
yeah.
not there and they moved on. I hope this is before I became a regular. Because otherwise,
Probably is.
speaking of ice cream, I must be vanilla.
Yeah.
No impression whatsoever. That's brutal.
No, but
Well-
at the end, the last comment was, "I like it." So I don't know if it's liking Chrissy's
Sure.
voice. They like that I'm a know-it-all. They like that Don's gone or somebody else is
I think-
gone.
I think she meant, or he meant, they like the podcast.
They like the podcast.
I
I
think
think-
I just
Well, that's
realized
good.
that Chrissy wrote it because she assumed that she.
Uh,
Yeah.
I think
Well, I
she
don't
meant.
know. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. That's
I'm
the
teasing.
thing.
No,
yeah,
of
and
course.
people, yeah, guys, we'd love to hear at least a name or a place in the world where you live or
Yeah.
Yeah.
where you're coming from, so we get an idea where you people are.
San Diego Joe, let us know where
Yes.
you're coming from. Yeah.
Yes, Mike in Madrid, whatever,
That's
wherever
it.
you are,
That's it. Willie from Washington. How many
Yeah.
alliterations can we do?
Yeah, I had a
Yeah.
beer with him one night, Willie from Washington. But go ahead.
All right, we got another
share an ice
comment
cream?
here.
Yeah.
Here's
Oh, that's
this-
another thing. You ever put ice cream in your beer? All right, go ahead. Comment number 2.
No. Whoa. Okay, this is not a good one. The
Oh,
person you had on this week, that Lucretia. Well, we had a person named Lucretia on the
so
show.
this is a few months back. This
this is a few
person,
months
yeah.
back.
They
The
listened
person-
to it this week, but she was here months ago.
Right. The person you had on this week, it was about a month ago, that Lucretia sounded pleasant but not funny. Chris says some of the dumbest things. You guys were
Well,
talking,
we can vouch for that. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, you guys were talking about dog sniffing your butt, and Chris said she would just turn and sniff the other person's butt to get back at her. WTF
remember.
is that? I
I
remember
remember
that
when you
too.
did that. I remember you said, "Well, I would get back at them by sniffing their butt." It was like,
Right.
really, Chris?
Well, what's wrong with dogs sniffing other dogs' butts? That's
No,
what they
there was no
do.
problem
No,
with
they
that.
do
It
it.
was you sniffing someone else's butt to get back at them.
I agreed, but the person was annoyed that that person's dog was sniffing their dog. So I thought, but don't
Yeah.
sniff.
Exactly. That's
So
what dogs
Chrissy
do.
was proposing a retaliatory butt sniff.
Right.
I'm going to get
Which-
them back. Yes.
You
Right.
know, it would sound, I'm guessing from the person who wrote in, like Chrissy is doing herself the greater disservice. You know, like
Mhm.
that's
That's
why
true.
it's confusing
Yes.
to them.
That's
But
true.
if you think about it, you ever thought about how weird it is that it annoys you if someone, tailgates you while you're driving?
Hmm.
They're not touching you. And if anything goes wrong, it's their fault and you'll probably be fine.
Right.
But it drives you up a wall. So
Yes.
to Chrissy's point, if you were to go sniff someone's butt, yes, you'd be taking you would be taking the brunt of the discomfort, but it would piss them off.
Yeah.
It would piss somebody off, You'd
So
be
what?
like,
Well,
"Oh."
apparently, what happens here? If that happens to Chrissy, she'll stop her car, drive around the back of that car, and sniff their butt.
Yes. Yeah. And sniff their butt.
For the record, gentlemen, I would never do it. But I was just so angry at this person for like getting mad at a dog sniffing another dog's butt.
We're just funning. We're just funning here. We
Yeah.
don't mean anything by
but
it.
we were pointing fingers at Chuck for sharing an ice cream cone with a dog, but Chrissy's over here with some, aggressive butt sniffing.
It's, yeah, a little different, isn't it?
You know what?
I'd rather
Yeah.
have the ice cream.
Okay.
So I'm saying.
All
Or
right.
I got one more vent.
All
I
right.
mean, one more
Bring
comment.
it.
All right.
Bring it.
This one's short.
All
I
right.
am listening to your podcast and I love it. You guys are funny. Chris sounds cute and Chuck sounds big. What?
What does that mean? Chuck sounds big. What am I
Chucky.
tall? Am I fat? I mean, it's Chucky. Big
I
Chucky
have
with
no
you on the
idea.
Ventus radio. So, well, thanks for the comments and
Yeah.
good or
Yeah.
bad, it's all good news. That means you're listening, you're paying attention, and you're talking to us, and we love it.
We love
That's
it.
why we're
yes.
here.
Yep.
Well, yeah, blow
We'll
off some
take any
steam and
feedback.
laugh your ass off while you're at it. I said that in the beginning, I think. So
I like what you said, Chuck.
we're having a good time.
Tidbit.
What? What? Oh, an itch to bitch. Yeah, if you got an itch to bitch, reach out and go to the website, leave us a message or call our number. So yeah, and give us your comments anytime or just something you want to bitch about. So I guess this is it. It's time to say goodbye again, right?
Yes.
So all
Pains
right,
me
well,
every time.
Yeah.
thanks for another refreshing because it was summer and it was ice cream. It was a refreshing and fun-packed episode of Ventus today. So we want to remind all our listeners to go to our Instagram account and follow us there, and that is Ventus Podcast, all one word. We're now on YouTube. Actually, this is the first episode, or no, it's not. This is the second or third episode that's on YouTube, isn't it? I don't know, but go to
Not sure
YouTube
exactly.
anyway. No matter which one it is, you're going to love them all. But go to YouTube, check us out there. Don't forget to go to the website, ventus.org. Write us a vent, as I said. Write us your comments. Leave us your name. Just make a fictitious name. Give us something
Yeah,
to work with here.
something.
And then leave us a voicemail. You can go to you dial. You don't even dial anymore. People don't dial the phone anymore. They just punch in numbers. So punch in 818-570-2535. 818-570-2535. I think I had too much ice cream and I had a little brain freeze there.
Brain freeze. Yeah.
So,
I don't know what he just said at the end of that, and I'm not sure he did either.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure. So maybe I should be in the presidential debate.
Yeah.
Anyway, leave us a
that. Got
voicemail, 818-570-2535. We'll play your vent on an upcoming episode. Okay? Now go
Bye.
out there, make it a great day. And if you see someone doing something that bugs you, let them live and be well. That's it. But
Okay.
tell us about it and we'll discuss it.
It was nice seeing you. Bye, everybody.